Hello, welcome to an additional addendum video for the telephone communication component. In this brief video, I would like to just walk you through some of the options that are available in our telephone communication component. I'm going to start in a test patient, and I'm going to collapse all my panels to remind you that your communication panel should live at the top. I also want to remind you that it defaults to this encounter. So let me show you what happens when you view all. If you are investigating or looking for a task that was sent or completed, then you're going to click on this View All button. From the View All button, you're going to be able to see medication type, contact date details, which employee sent it, who received it, the encounter, the location, and the date of completion. There are a couple other little columns here, such as after hours. Now, let's take a look at the filters. There are filter by type selections, which means if I am looking strictly for a medical question, I can sort and filter by medical question. And if I am only looking for open medical questions, I can even refine my search more. Next, let's take a look at medication management. And it's still open, so I can see all my open medication management questions. If I go back to all, it opens it up a bit more, because in this flow I have several that are completed. I would like to point out to you how it nicely stacks each task and the correspondence or additional information about that task right underneath it. This makes it easier to follow and easier to locate information. Now I'm going to go to this encounter. I'm going to change this back to all. However, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to come down to my call type. You have the same items in this new telephone communication component that you had in the old telephone call. You can send an other call type, which will allow you to just basically type a story. Once you've typed it in, everything to send this message is the same. You have an additional area down here for comments. You have my phrases, and then you have the add task. I'm going to click and send it to my staff. Send task. I would like to remind you that if you send your task to multiple people, it is going to fall off of everyone's list when the first person accepts it. So next I would like to point out to you the drop down underneath documents. Anytime a provider puts comments on an order in their PAQ, they're called sign-off comments. And if you click on sign-off comments, it is going to generate any sign-off comments that were sent using this particular task. This concludes the remaining session for general information on the telephone communication component. Thank you.